Have you ever experienced a shift so profound that it felt as though the world you once knew had completely changed? A moment where your perception of yourself and the world around you suddenly felt different. Perhaps you've been sensing a deeper connection to something greater, yet you can't quite put your finger on it. What if this shift is a part of something bigger, something that is unfolding in stages, each one guiding you closer to your true essence? The spiritual awakening journey is not linear. It's more like a DNA spiral, a path of personal growth, where some may loop through phases while others skip ahead. The path is different for everyone, but there are key stages that unite us all. Now, what if I told you that there are specific stages you are experiencing in your awakening, and recognizing them could help you better understand where you are in this journey? Are you stuck in the early stages or already moving forward? Or maybe you feel like you've entered a phase you can't quite explain yet. Keep watching to discover which stage you might be in and what it truly means for your personal growth. The first stage is where many of us start, living deeply within the grip of the ego. This is where we believe our thoughts and emotions are not only real, but define who we are. How much do you let your emotions and thoughts dictate your actions? Are you constantly reacting to life's challenges, or do you feel a sense of control slipping away, as if life is happening to you instead of because of you? This is the stage of unconsciousness, where you are identified so strongly with your thoughts and feelings that it's hard to see beyond them. At this point, you might feel like the world is a series of obstacles, where your responses are automatic, triggered by past experiences rather than conscious choices. It's a phase where life feels more like a reaction than creation. The questions we all face at this stage are: do we feel controlled by our emotions? Do we see others through the lens of our own projections? Do we truly see them for who they are, or only through the filter of our experiences? The unconsciousness stage often feels limiting and unfulfilling, but it is also where your spiritual journey begins. It's the starting point of awakening, the moment you recognize that something needs to change. The awakening you feel is just beginning, and each step brings you closer to your purpose. Like the video and subscribe so you don't miss any content that will help you align even more with your true self. Your subscription is the key to bringing this awakening to more hearts. If you are ready to follow, write "I am my truth" in the comments. Could it be that this is where you're starting your journey? Or have you already moved into the next transformative stage? Ego death, where the beliefs and labels that once defined you begin to break down, offering the chance to truly discover who you are beneath it all. Imagine the feeling of no longer being bound by your identity, your beliefs, or even your past, like a complete reinvention of yourself. Could this be the stage you're entering? How does this resonate with you so far? Stay with us because the next stage may surprise you. As the process of ego death unfolds, something remarkable happens. An internal space begins to form. Imagine a part of yourself that has always been there, quietly observing your life without being tangled up in the constant whirl of thoughts and emotions. This is the observer self, a higher level of awareness that was hidden behind the ego during the previous stage. But now, it emerges more clearly, offering you a fresh perspective. It's like stepping back from the drama of your life and seeing things from a broader vantage point. You start to realize that you are not your thoughts, not your emotions, and certainly not the identity you've spent so long building. The ego is no longer your defining force. It's simply a construct, shaped by societal influences, past experiences, and the stories you've told yourself. This realization marks a profound shift in awareness, leading to the deeper understanding that you are much more than the ego you once identified with. This phase of ego death can be unsettling, but it opens the door to a deeper exploration of your true self. It's the moment you begin to peel back the layers of the mind and start to discover what lies beneath. This is not just an intellectual understanding, but a deep, embodied experience of who you truly are beyond the surface. And as you step further into this realization, the next stage of spiritual awakening begins to unfold: the search. The search is a phase driven by curiosity, yearning, and deep existential questions. You might find yourself suddenly craving answers to questions you never even thought to ask before. What is the meaning of life? Who am I really? Why am I here? These questions consume your thoughts and fuel a quest for truth. The search is not just an intellectual pursuit, it's an emotional and spiritual journey, a quest to unravel the mysteries of existence. During this stage, you might dive into spiritual literature, seek out teachings from various spiritual guides, or watch videos exploring profound ideas that speak to your soul. The quest is an exploration of truth, a search for clarity and purpose in the grand puzzle of life. It's as though you are gathering pieces of wisdom, one book, one experience at a time, piecing them together into a more coherent understanding of who you are and what life is truly about. But the search doesn't stop at knowledge. It's a deep, heartfelt journey. You might find yourself drawn to meditation, prayer, or spiritual practices that connect you with a higher understanding. These practices aren't just about learning. They're about feeling, experiencing, and connecting with something beyond yourself. You're not only looking for answers, but for a new way to live, to embody this deeper understanding. This stage offers solace and clarity, providing a sense of peace as you uncover the truths that resonate with your evolving consciousness. Are you in this stage? Can you feel the search stirring within you? This might be the turning point, the moment where you break free from confusion and step into the path that was always meant for you. As the spiritual awakening journey continues, individuals move into a pivotal phase characterized by an intense eagerness to absorb knowledge that aligns with their emerging sense of self and the universe. This period is about shifting from external expectations to the truth within. It's the moment when the authentic self begins to emerge, a powerful and transformative shift in the spiritual journey. In this stage, the individual begins to feel the increasing difficulty of pretending to be someone they are not. The mask that once fit so comfortably now feels heavy and suffocating. Societal norms and expectations that were once so compelling start to lose their grip. Trying to live up to these old standards becomes unbearable. This phase is marked by a sense of discomfort as the authentic self rises, demanding to be expressed without inhibition. For many, it feels as though they are returning to who they were before the world tried to define them. It's like reconnecting with the childhood self, a time when they lived more freely and unencumbered by societal labels and judgments. Now there is an awakening to the truth of who they are at their core, not shaped by the expectations of others, but by an internal knowing that has always existed within them. As this authentic self begins to shine through, there's a realization that many parts of life no longer align. Old relationships, unfulfilling careers, and habits that once seemed essential now feel like baggage. There's a natural falling away of things that no longer serve the authentic self, and this can bring a sense of freedom. This period may also trigger significant life changes, job transitions, relationship reevaluations, and physical relocations. The external shifts are often accompanied by profound internal changes as well. Emotional wounds and past traumas that were buried or ignored now surface for healing. These emotional upheavals can create emotional roller coasters, but they are essential for purging and cleansing old energy. As the body adjusts to these new energetic frequencies, individuals may experience ascension symptoms, from heightened intuition to lucid dreams, premonitions, or even multidimensional experiences. This phase is not just about mental clarity, it's also about attuning yourself to a new vibration, a deeper understanding of who you are and your place in the world. Do you feel like you are starting a new phase in your life? Like the video and subscribe. Your subscription is a clear sign that you are ready to move forward on your path of self-discovery. Eventually, as you navigate through this stage, the need for change becomes clear, aligning your life with your true essence. The next stage in the spiritual awakening journey is one of alignment, where everything you've discovered in your spiritual awakening is brought together in a harmonious connection with the world around you. In this stage, everything becomes integrated. Your soul, your mind, your body are in sync with the universe, moving together with purpose. There's a deep, compassionate acceptance of your limitations and imperfections, understanding that they are what make you beautifully whole. This is the stage of true peace, a profound connection with the flow of life itself. You live not only in alignment with yourself, but also in harmony with everything around you. In the final phase of spiritual awakening, alignment takes on a profound meaning. It is no longer just about personal growth, but about being in harmony with yourself and the world around you. This stage is marked by self-compassion becoming a guiding principle. You have embraced your authentic self, and in doing so you start to naturally extend compassion and understanding to others. The more you align with your true essence, the more you can see the inherent beauty in everyone. People no longer feel like strangers or competitors. They are fellow travelers on their own paths. This phase brings an understanding that everyone is doing their best, even if their journey is different from yours. You no longer judge others harshly for their imperfections, because you understand that everyone is simply living out their own experience based on their current level of awareness. But it doesn't stop there. This new sense of self-love becomes your foundation. It's a nurturing relationship with yourself, where you become the parent you may have needed earlier in life, offering support, understanding, and care to your inner being. As your self-love deepens, it naturally extends outward, fostering compassion in all your relationships. The love you give yourself is a mirror for the love you give others, and this creates a more harmonious world around you. The beauty of a life lived in alignment isn't limited to human relationships. It expands to a profound connection with nature. You start seeing yourself as part of the web of life, interconnected with the trees, plants, animals, the air, and even the inanimate objects around you. This awareness isn't just a concept you understand, it becomes a lived reality. Nature becomes your companion, and every breath you take feels more significant, more connected to the heartbeat of the planet. In this phase, alignment acknowledges that everything, light or dark, joyful or painful, is part of the experience of being human. You don't shy away from the darker aspects of life, but approach them with understanding. You see that the challenges, the moments of suffering, and even the shadows are essential components of the richness that life offers. These experiences bring depth and wisdom to your journey, and you welcome them as opportunities for further growth. If this video resonated with you, consider sharing it with someone who may benefit from this insight. Feel free to leave your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Remember, the journey to alignment is one of continuous growth and understanding. Keep embracing the path with love, patience, and compassion. Thank you very much for staying with us until the end. If this content made sense to you and is helping with your awakening, share it with those you believe can also benefit from it. If you haven't liked it yet, take the opportunity now to subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss any content we've prepared to support you on this journey. If the video touched your heart and you want to support even more, consider making a donation through the Super Like. Additionally, we have an exclusive members club for those who want early access to new messages that go even deeper. Now that you know more about this topic and the impact it can have, please share your opinion below and tell us your story. Each account is important and could be the key for someone else to take the next step in their awakening. Our goal here is to grow together, so share this video with your friends, family, or anyone who might benefit. Thank you very much once again, and see you next time.